ahead.
Okay, Zach, the obvious. Did you call bank?
I'm the best shooter in the country. Pretty good. We have that little graphic that posted the other day.
For Zach and Mason, this is obviously likely your last game against Indiana. How big was this for you personally?
It was big. We owed him after last year. I think me, like all the seniors, like we all really felt like this is our last time to really give it to him, prove it to him, to come up with that fire, and I think that's what we did.
Absolutely, I back that up. You know, they swept us last year, and so that was definitely on our minds. And I love the way that we prepared for them this year and how we carried it to the game.
Another game with the defense early wasn't quite as tight as the rest of the way. First few possessions struggle. What were you guys able to do the next 35 minutes of the game to tighten that up?
I think kind of just coming out, we let them get a lot of easy shots. Like we got some back-cut layups. We got some offensive rebound. It was stuff that we could really fix and stuff that we didn't want to let them get, and we kind of fixed it.
Braden, I know you've talked about this a lot this year, but just being more aggressive when Zach dives or, that pick and roll game, how deadly has that been for defenses where they've got a pick now? Are we going to guard you? And it seems like it's basically pick your poison, and both options are a pretty good option.
Yeah, for sure. I think it starts off with the confidence from the players and the coaches they have in me, and just for me to just make the right play. And if it's me, it's me. If it's not, I'm gonna find somebody. And whether that's finding Z or finding the shooters, that's just my job on the court. So.
What was it about the way they were guarding ball screens that kind of activated your scoring in the first half?
To be honest, I couldn't tell you. I was honestly really surprised how I got to the rim a couple of times just with no defense, to be honest. And it just felt really weird to me, but you just take what they give you.
Mason, early on, this was a game where those threes were not falling for you guys. Matt always talks about what are you doing when the shots are going in. What did you feel like you guys did well during that stretch until the threes started falling?
I think our coaches do a great job of always reassuring us that whenever we miss shots, it's not okay to get down about the missed shots. We want to take good shots, and if we're taking good shots like we did today that we missed, the coaches backed us up. They told us to keep taking those shots, and whenever you have a coach like that, it just gives you confidence, helps you play throughout your mistakes and carry on into the game. And we ended up shooting well, I'm pretty sure, and so that's what the result of it. Whenever your coach has your back and you're confident, your players have your back and your confidence level stays high. So. Yeah.
Braden, you had 4 steals this game. A lot of them getting inside on big guys when they were dribbling. Is that something you saw on tape, or just something that presented itself in the game?
Yeah, it was a little bit of that, and then instinct. They turned their head and they were just trying to back down our bigs. So that's just the right time when they're not looking at you to go try to scoop and get the ball.
Braden and Mason, I know you see Zach shoot threes all the time, but to see one go down in a game for him, and what's that mean for you guys to see that?
Yeah, well, I passed it, so I'm good with it. So he told me the timeout before, or when we were out before, and he was like, "Hey, hit me on the pop." And I kind of just giggled. I was like, "Dude, we're only up 20. What are you doing?" And hey, it worked. So
I always tell them, if you're gonna shoot it with confidence.
Hey, Zach, a couple of times this season, lately, you guys have played through Trey to open second halves. Why has that been effective? How are you guys able to space that out there and start that?
I think it's a lot of times it's kind of how the game flows. I think kind of coming out in the second half there, the traders ended up being the right option. And then he got 2 good looks, and then we started trying to play through him because he had a good rhythm. But we're a very deep team. We'll just take what you give us. There's a lot of good options on offense. They decided to kind of give Trey post ups, start the second half, and we exploited that.
Mason and Zach, a couple years ago, you were playing with Jaden, and he's a different guy with the ball in his hands, obviously very talented. What's the difference playing with a guard like Braden, who maybe doesn't have that kind of athleticism, but sees the game so well and then kind of has that IQ?
Well, I think Braden does have a really, people count out his athleticism a lot. I think he's a really good athlete. He's just short. But he's a really, really good athlete. But they just play differently. I mean, Jaden was really looking for a shot. Braden was kind of looking to really spread the ball around. So it's just different players. Kind of have to figure out how to integrate my game with them and play off them.
You have a reaction like
I mean, personally, I think I'm the right height. You know, when you play with people that are 7'4", 6'10", I mean, of course, I'm gonna look small, so I mean, it's whatever.
Mason, can you talk about just kind of the differences playing with Jaden and from Braden?
Yeah, I mean, again, the athleticism part is obviously what people want to talk about, but it's how you play the game. I think Jaden was raw early on. Everybody saw that, but he developed to coaches. He listened to the coaches, and he developed into a really great player. Same with Braden. You know, I think he came in already knowing how to play the game, but with PJ, you know, always in his ear, I think Braden's come a long way. It's really little things. You know, it's not the big things that make a player great. It's the really small things that we see him do in practice every single day, in games, and but the thing that they both have is the confidence level. Jaden was a really confident athlete, really confident player, really confident person, and I'd say the same about Braden. You know, he knows how to win, he knows how to play, he knows how to get his players going, and he runs the game. Everybody sees it every single game, and I'm proud of what he has become. Both of them, really. Jaden's doing great too.
Let's go 2 more, please. Go ahead.
Hey, Zach, or any of you guys, who's in charge of the free throw chicken?
I couldn't tell you. I'm definitely gonna go get some though.
Last one, Julian.
This is for Zach. Congratulations on the 3. Do you have the ball?
Like the game ball, I'm gonna look for it.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
guys.